What's going on, YouTube, and what's going on to all you savvy investors out there? Welcome back to the Making Easy Money YouTube channel, where our main focus and goal is to make money in the stock market. And what we came to talk about here in today's video is no other than HOLO, of course. Today we have formed a major bull flag on the day. Stick around. I'm going to explain to you why this is very important for HOLO and what share prices we may experience here before the week is over with. Also, GME. I got a few DMs regarding a video about GameStop, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the video. A lot of you did ask me, is what lottery stocks is saying FUD, or is it true? And in this video, you guys basically sent me, it starts at 46 seconds. I'm going to let you guys hear what this guy said, and I'm going to give you my thoughts and insight on whether this is FUD or fact.
For mergers or acquisitions. Now, also keep in mind with this amount of money, if GameStop were to ever get to $10.73 a share, this is why it's so scary for short sellers, more than AMC, a company with no debt. If GameStop got even close to this price, the entire float could be purchased up by the owned company. This is insanely powerful, the fact that GameStop's price is barely moving down.
Let's just say, spoiler alert, this is total FUD, and I'm going to explain to you guys why GME will never purchase their entire float and why it cannot happen the way that this guy is explaining it to you guys. So with no further ado,
welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Let's start the show.
And if you're still holding HOLO and you want these update videos to continue, don't forget to comment the ticker symbol in the comment section below. Like I told you guys before, we only need 20 HOLO comments to keep this thing going. And like I told you guys before, you're going to hear both sides of the field when it comes to this channel, the bearish and bullish sentiment. We do not look at trades on a one-sided basis. So with that being said, let's dive right in. Now, the bull flag that formed here in HOLO, and if you have been keeping up with the channel, you guys know the indicators that I love to use, and that is our Bollinger Band with our SAR combo. Now, the importance of this bull flag that formed here is, of course, crossing that mid Bollinger Band to the upside. But not only that, ladies and gentlemen, we did receive a SAR flip here on today's trading, which points to a neutral SAR here. As you guys can see here, it's gray. Let's push this over slightly. And if you're still here with me, can you please comment in the comment section below? Still here with you. I want to see if we can get 3 comments from you viewers here today. But as you guys can see here, that mid Bollinger Band crossed to the upside. We did run as high as 29 cents here, with today's mid being at 28 cents. Now with this neutral SAR flip that actually took place in the whole midst of today's trading, furthers this bull flag situation. If we just take a brief look and just check out our interpretations of indicators here really quickly, aka the cheat sheet that I want you novice traders out there to give a try, and that is, again, our interpretations of indicators. And if we take a brief look and check that out, I really want you guys to give this chart a try. All right, if you're new to the market and you do not understand whether a stock is bullish or bearish, please give this thing a try. And again, it's called the Interpretations of Indicators, which is found here on the trading platform Moomoo and Moomoo only. If we do take a brief look and just check out the current sentiment on the day chart, no obvious signal. And if you have been keeping up with the channel here on the day chart, that thing was showing bearish not too long ago. And if we take a brief look and check out the 60-minute, yes, it says a early warning signal overall, but we're making a recovery from that. If you have been keeping up with the channel, guys, we were full-fledged in an early warning signal here on the 60-minute, and we're making a recovery from that here on the 1-minute early warning signal due to the nice momentum that this stock currently is possessing here on the day. I do feel as though that this thing is going to close above 28 cents. With that being said, a lot of people are wondering, is this the turnaround? Was this the short-term turnaround for HOLO? And I really believe so. And this is why. As you guys can see here, we did challenge this mid-Bollinger Band back on the 20th, and I let everyone know to expect this to take place. And it actually took place exactly how we said it. But not only that, challenging this mid for the second time, okay? If we do not challenge the upper here, okay, and we just break back below this mid Bollinger Band, ladies and gentlemen, we expect to hit that lower for sure, because again, 2 rejections doesn't make a right, of course. Now, since we don't expect that to happen, like I said before, I do feel as though that this is the short-term turnaround, okay? I do expect for this thing, thanks to that SAR flip as well, to continue this upwards path towards that upper, which currently sits here at 39 cents. Like I told you guys before, this is a short-term turnaround, not a long-term. So this is presenting a great trading opportunity and not a great investment opportunity, all right? So do not get the two mixed up. I do feel as though that this thing may be headed. It currently shows 39 cents, all right? This upper, of course, is going to get lower and lower as the days go on, but about the time that this thing actually challenges that upper, you should see this thing around 34 cents. The upper should be around 34 cents once it gets challenged here in HOLO. Again, I want to know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you believe that HOLO will be forced into a reverse stock split, or do you guys believe that they can regain their compliance without one? That's something very important that I do want the audience to answer so I can know your guys' thoughts. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, GameStop, okay? Now, if you did see that portion of Lottery Stock's video where he claims that basically shorts are in a bad situation due to the fact that GME's recent cash on hand situation, which is around, I want to say it's around $4.8 billion or something like that, ladies. Well, let's just say $5 billion cash on hand. He goes and says that if the share price drops down to $10, GameStop will be able to buy their entire float, okay, back from retail investors that he claims. He basically says that GME has the power to actually buy back its entire share float, which will put shorts in a bad position. Guys, that is total FUD, okay? And this is why. Now, I don't think the guy is spreading FUD purposely, but I do believe that he is misleading everyone, okay? Now, I'm going to give you 3 simple to understand reasons why this is total FUD. Now, one reason why GME could never repurchase their entire share float in a short period of time in order to cause this short squeeze, or AKA fuck short sellers like this guy claims, is because it's a rule in the SEC that is called the safe harbor rule. Okay, you guys can look this one up. It's 10B-18. Now, this rule basically for companies repurchasing their own stock, but includes limits on the amount and timing of buybacks, right? GameStop could not buy its entire float within a short period of time without violating these rules. So that is one reason why it doesn't make sense. Another reason, ladies and gentlemen, is if you buy your entire share float, and this is how the stock market works, and it's crazy that he doesn't know this. If you buy your entire share float, you are now a privately owned company. So the moment you buy back your entire share float, you are now on the OTC market. You cannot do that as a publicly owned company. Do you get what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? Not only that, what I did find comical, he had that entire thing set at a $10 share price. Well, in case you didn't know, GameStop will need way more money than that to buy its entire share float, especially considering the inflated prices driven by retail traders during that frenzy, which will basically what I'm trying to say, man, every share price, like basically attempting to buy the entire float will likely cause an extreme volatile and sharp rise in the stock price, making the buyback increasingly expensive with each purchase. Okay, so you will not be able to get that entire share float at one share price. In fact, you will probably be buying between the range of $10 and upwards to like $80. So for him to sit there and calculate that all on one share price, ladies and gentlemen, I find pretty darn funny. Not only that, if they wanted to repurchase their entire share float, which is owned by 90% of retail, like you and I, well, where are they going to get that share float from? Us, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't think any GME ape is willing to sell those shares at a $10 share price, ladies and gentlemen. That will be taking a loss to give GameStop the opportunity to go private. Take a loss and let them go private and go about their business? No, the stock market doesn't work that way, ladies and gentlemen. I just don't want you guys to be misled. So with that being said, man, this will be no benefit to existing shareholders. All right, shareholders will be forced to sell their shares during the buyback, losing their stake in the company. All right, and which goes against the purpose of being publicly traded. So I don't understand, guys. If you do get what I'm trying to say to you guys, like basically, I don't think he's purposely spreading FUD, but I certainly know he doesn't understand exactly how the stock market works. So if you're watching this video, Lottery Stocks, can you please make the adjustment